Hi, Chef. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
Good, good. I'm pretty sure you're really busy today. And then this is like the last day of Ubud Food Festival, right?
Yes.
So how's the preparation going so far?
No, it's been really good. The team's adapted really well. I think Jesse here has been fantastic. No, it's been really good.
So how's the first day, second day, and then now the third day? What are the different programs that you guys are doing for?
I mean, we had the dinner on Friday night and Saturday night. We've also got the cooking demos down at the garden, the garden tours, and then also we have baking classes. So,
baking classes.
Yeah. So every morning, up nice and early, and helping take the baking classes over at Folk.
Oh, Folk is just nearby, right?
Yeah, just on Monkey Forest Road. So just a little bakery cafe that we've got there. So I'm just doing some baking classes there as well.
Nice. How did you guys come up with the collaboration?
Jesse and I have been mates for a while, and we wanted to do something super local. So I mean, we came up with the idea that we do rice patties and duck. Everywhere in Ubud is rice patties and duck. So we thought, why not? And I mean, super diverse products as well. So with that we could do lots and lots of different dishes, but still have a focus on something that's Ubud and Bali based.
I see, because I was at the dinner last night and then it was like pretty delicious. Personally, I love duck, so it was not a problem for me. But how did you come up with the concept of each dish? Because from like starters to the dessert, like I saw like a mix of like Asian and then like there like some like Western. Yeah,
I mean, as two Australian chefs, you take a bit from everywhere. Every Australian chef I know has a little bit of French training, a little bit of Asian training, a little bit of Italian, and then there'll be something like some Lebanese thrown in, or some South American. There'll be just different components because while Australian cuisine is thousands of years old with native Australians, sort of that modern aspect is only very young. So we just take bits and pieces from everywhere.
I see. And then a lot of the ingredients are fresh from the Bisma garden, right?
Yeah.
Can you talk more about the Bisma garden?
Well, it's a garden that we have only 400 meters from the hotel. So we try to source as much as possible from the garden. We have tomatoes, okra, passion fruit, herbs, kohlrabi, rosella, asparagus. I mean, so many different things were going there, and trying to get more and more. I want to get to a point where coming to Copper for dinner is also coming to the garden and seeing what you can do with a local garden at disposal.
How is this year's festival different compared to last year? Because I know last year was the first and then this year was just like the second, right?
Yeah. As far as I know, there's just more and more things to do. So it's just getting a bit more traction, getting a bit more interest. More stallholders, a bit more organisation, and just getting everyone involved.
I think. So I was just talking to Chef Duncan about the dinner last night, and then like his preparation about Ubud Food Festival. But is this your first time participating at Ubud Food Festival?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I really was excited when Duncan suggested it because Bali's close to my heart, being a surfer, and I always know the ingredients over here.
Are you guys both like surfers?
Yeah, we're both surfers, but then there's the contrast of a really good surfer and a really bad surfer. Okay, so
we both had fun. So that's the main point.
So maybe like you're planning to participate again last year if you have the opportunity.
Yeah, I'd love to. Yeah, I really enjoyed it this year. I thought it was the response and the feedback that we got was really cool. I think the audience is savvy enough to understand good cooking. We did a couple of things that were, some people might think a little bit edgy maybe, and everyone's loved it. So we're really stoked with that. So it's really, really cool.
I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with other areas in Bali, but maybe if you can make like suggestions of other areas that they can utilize for food festivals like this, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Are there other ones that run, Duncan? You know better than me.
There's some food festivals down south that I've heard of, but I haven't really been, once again, have the time to sort of go and check them out. But I think from what I hear, I think there'd be an amazing festival sort of, on the coast up north in those places, and get that seafood thing happening. I reckon that would be amazing. Yeah. Just make it, if you could do like this sort of, you know, late afternoon festival sort of thing where, you know, all the foods come in, seafoods come in, and then just as the sun's going down, barbecues and just like fresh seafood. I mean, that to me would be an amazing festival.
Yeah, that'd be
I'm
classic
sure.
Bali, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Too?
yeah.
That'd be so synonymous with being in Bali.
Yeah. Maybe people who will watch this video and then they know your recommendation. They'll be
If you
thinking,
want
that's a
some
good
chefs,
idea.
that's
Yeah. Try and have the festival near surf if that's possible. So we can
Yeah.
surf in between dishes. Yeah, that's the plan.
And then like I think the other suggestion from my end is like I wish the festival could run longer than 3 days. Because
Yeah.
For me, like 3 days is pretty short. If it's like a week, that would be great.
Yeah, I think on the feedback we've got this year, I think there's probably room for it to be longer.
Oh.
Yeah, for sure. I think it was really busy. It was hard to almost to go to all the.
Yeah, a few people have sort of said that it's, you know, they sort of double book themselves. So, you know, I mean, if it did draw out for a bit longer, then maybe it would work better. But I mean, you know, I'm sure they've got their hands full, and you know, let's see what happens next year, I suppose.
That's right.
Great. So I want the readers to get to know you guys better. So in terms of like fun things that you guys like to do other than cooking, what do you guys like to do? Maybe traveling or eating or just like trying to get like new adventures. What do you guys like to do?
No?
Yeah, go for it. I mean. Go.
Back home, I take off a fair bit. Do a lot of venturing back in Australia. Jump in a few like five surfboards in the car, a couple of fishing rods, and go and disappear for a few days. And that's where I get my inspiration for dishes that I cook. So I'll go and I'll surf and I camp by myself and just light fires on the beach and surf and fish and eat what you catch and just find new ingredients, interesting ingredients. And that sort of inspires you then to adapt those to modern cooking techniques or the fashions in the industry, but all based on that sort of stuff. So that's always fun. So it's always surfing and always fishing involved somewhere. Yeah, for sure. That's me. You just ride motorbikes.
Yeah. I mean, for me, travel's like it's super important for me, just to see as much as possible. And I think my style of traveling is I'll go somewhere. First day is put on the running shoes. I know it doesn't look like it, but you know, put on the running shoes and just run around the area you're in, just to get a feel for the place, to get the layout of the land, and then find an amazing place to go eat, and then just keep eating. Because I mean, I love it. That's why I mean, for me, I love Singapore so much.
Yeah.
You can do 5 meals a day, every day of the week.
Now I'm just like going back to your job. Like, what actually inspired you guys to become a chef? And then like what kind of advice can you give like our readers maybe if they want to start to become a chef?
I mean, that's also, you know, a balance of finding where you want to be cooking. I think that's something that also drew me to working in kitchens, because it doesn't matter where I go in the world, I can get a job and cook.
Yeah.
So, you know, having that balance, I mean, going and cooking in the snow somewhere, and being like, oh, well, great, I can just go skiing now, or I can go take a job at the beach and then go surfing. So I mean, there's that balance for me. You know, if you want to live in New York, well then you can go cruising around New York at night. So I sort of try to find that being the way that I sort of try to balance it out.
Okay, so basically like all the positive things like overcome the challenges.
Yeah.
You bet. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay guys, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, pleasure.
I mean,
Thank
like
you.
lovely speaking with you guys.